welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle Spieler. I'm a pro makeup artist, 30 years, come from the Hollywood industry, creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass. Go check out that link because you'll want to watch the intro video. Every Wednesday night, I do Seint videos or a mixture of Seint with other products, okay? Someone said on Saturday, oh, I stopped watching you because of your Seint videos because I guess they don't like Seint, but it's like, no, I've always been a Saturday YouTuber, and Saturday is all traditional makeup, traditional skincare, tips and tricks, product reviews. Saturday's always been traditional. I only do Seint on Wednesday nights. So if you don't like Seint, don't tune in Wednesday nights. Changed my hair color, got caught in the rain, so it's a little wavy and weird. Letting my gray grow in, blending it with some blonde until it's fully grown in. It still has some warmth, so I'm still kind of in my season, but so many of you told me to check out Color Class. Wow, I'm already in love with this mother-daughter team from Color Class, so thank you. I love our community because everyone just wants to help each other, and I love you guys. I do. I read every comment on Saturday. I appreciate everyone's honesty and vulnerability. Some people love the copper. So many of you admitted, I haven't really watched you since you went copper. I probably haven't watched you in a year because I just didn't like the copper, or I just stopped watching you and I didn't know why. And now I realize it's the copper, and it's just really, really interesting. But I can handle it. If you didn't like the copper, it doesn't hurt my feelings. If you don't like this, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm just happy you're here. I wanted to do Seint makeup in the car today because I wanted to show people how easy it is to put on anywhere you go. But we have a tornado heading our way, and we have a tremendous thunderstorm out. So this is going to be super fast and easy. I did have to run out to Ulta real quick. And when I set up the phone in my car, it was just weird lighting. So it wouldn't have been a quality video. So I'm like, I'm just going to go home. I'm going to use my lighting here, and we're going to make it work. Okay. Now, I'm normally candlelit, but I'm going to do Athens today because I think candlelight's looking a little yellow on me since I changed my hair color. So I'm going to go in with some Athens, which tends to be a little bit more neutral. Oh, my brush smells so good. It's from Brush Cleaner. It smells so good. Okay, so you see I pick a little bit up, but not a lot, just a little bit. And I go through the center of the face first. Now, some of you all pick a lighter color for your jawline, and I might even use a lighter color on my jawline today because Athens is just the tiniest bit too dark for me. But remember, we want to go darker, a little bit darker, because it shows less texture. I did a masterclass Friday night in person at my hair salon, and so many women said, oh, you know what? I still wear a light foundation like I did when I was younger, and I was wondering why it just doesn't look good anymore, or why you can see my pores, or why it settles in my pores. And it's like, bingo, that's why. We cannot wear light shades of foundation as we get older. We just can't. We have too much texture, and the light shades show all the texture. So we have to get a little trickier. We have to do things a little tiny bit differently when we're over 40. I'd say 40, maybe 45. Okay. So there you go. That looks good. That looks really good. That's more neutral. I'm telling you, candlelit was looking yellow on me, but it looked great, great, great with my copper hair. But this is looking better. Now I'm going to take the tiniest bit. Oh, I'm using the wrong brush. I'm using the wrong brush. Holy moly, I meant to use this brush. I'm going to take the tiniest bit of white peach, just a tiny bit, because white peach is too light for me. But when blended with Athens, I think it works really nicely. That's why sometimes I'll tell you to get one light color, but it's not to really wear solo, it's to blend. Ooh, can you hear that thunder? I gotta go real fast. So if you didn't watch my Saturday video, I was basically kind of shell-shocked that this color hair was looking very drab, and I was wanting to do some neutral makeup because, you know, I've worn pretty warm makeup for a year with the copper. And I was just basically telling the audience, you know, telling all of you, like, I feel kind of drab, I feel kind of not pretty. And then some people said, well, just try your new hair with warm makeup. And I'm like, oh yeah. So I did, and I loved it. So what's cool is I can do neutral makeup, I can do warm makeup, I can even mix cools and warms. You know how I love to mix cools and warms. But as I start to get more gray, I'm just gonna have to do little tweaks, and I'll bring you along. I'll share with you what's working. It's really hard to go gray when you're a warm season. It's just not always flattering. And Carol told me that. Carol Braley, my seasonal color analyst, said warm seasons either have to dye their hair the rest of their life if they want to stay in harmony with their season, or if they go gray, they're going to be fighting with their season. She's like, that's just, you know, that's just color theory. And she's right. But then I found these gals on Color Class, thanks to all you. By the way, it doesn't take me this long to blend, but I'm just talking, so that's why it's taking me this long. And I really liked what they had to say. Okay, so let's look at this close up. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with Athens again. I'm in love with Athens again. Okay, love it. Now we're gonna do Bella. And I didn't do bronzer on Saturday, I don't think. I think I did contour. So we're gonna do some bronzer. This is Bella. Most of you who have been with me since the very beginning know my love of Bella. And I'm gonna go at the top of my forehead because I have a very high forehead. I have a big forehead. But if you have a smaller forehead, then you might just want to concentrate it a little bit on the side. You can go a tiny bit on your hairline, but you don't want to, like, you see how I won't bring it down here because I want that to stay lighter. Then I'm gonna do, this is fast makeup, by the way. This is just my out the door everyday makeup. That's why I wanted to do it in a car, to show you how easy it is. And then I'm gonna do a little bit just on the outside of my face. The thunder's getting louder, it's getting closer, so I'm gonna have to really wrap this up. But you never want your upper lip being too light. When it's too light, it's disconnected from the rest of the face and it shows more lip lines. So feel free to take your contour or your blush brush and just kind of like tap quickly over your upper lip just so it's not too light. Sometimes I see women with a really light upper lip because they have blush and bronzer or blush and contour on, and then that upper lip starts to really like stand out, and we don't want it to. Okay, and then I'm just taking this and I'm softening everything. We don't want anyone close up to see that we have any lines of demarcation. That's why I just always love a soft, bouncy blender. And see, already, this is so cute. I love this. Then I would take, let's see, I would definitely take an eyeshadow brush. And again, I'm also gonna go in with some Bella because again, we're trying to be quick and easy, fast out the door makeup. Now, if you use contour, if you use ash or cedar or shadow or aspen, you can put whatever your contour is, just go ahead and put it right in your crease just to give some beautiful dimension. But look, I'm warmer today and I think this totally works with my hair. You can still see some warmth, you know, juxtaposed with some of that blonde and silver, and I'm liking it. And last night I had kind of warm makeup on, but maybe my eye was a little bit, I think my eye was a little bit more cool, but I had some warmer makeup on yesterday. And when I went to wash it off last night, I was like, oh, I like this. I like this. I like this look. I like this hair. But I didn't love the hair last week because it takes your eye time to get used to a change. You know, and my skin color changed, and the girls in Color Class talk about this. Yeah, when you change your hair color, your skin can all of a sudden look very sallow, and I was looking so sallow. And, you know, candlelit was all of a sudden making me look even more sallow. And I was so sad. And I was like, oh, I miss my peaches and cream skin. Well, I can look peaches and cream again, but it's gonna take different colors because now this hair color with this silvery, it's gonna make my skin look a little more sallow. So we have to learn how to work with that. And that's okay. That's okay. That's just part of transition. It's just part of transition. Okay, I'm gonna do my under eyes in a minute, but I'm gonna take this gorgeous shadow that we came out with at Christmas. It's called Home. And I really like it because it's kind of cool and warm. It's like a duochrome. Look at that. It's like cool and warm at this. It's like a warm brown with a cool silver in it. And I thought, how pretty to put that just on my eyelids. Oh, we got some heavy thunder. Look at that. Isn't that fun? And look, what did that take? 10 seconds, if even. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to pop a fun little shimmer on the eyelid, but something that is warm and cool, just like my hair, warm and cool. Look at that. Isn't that fun? You can see some graphite and silver, but then when you move a certain way, you can see some like reddish brown. Isn't that fun? That's Home. I don't think Home's available right now, but keep your eyes out because every once in a while, we'll take one of our Advent colors and we'll make it available for people to buy. Okay, now I am gonna go in with the tiniest bit of Demi, tiny bit. Oh, you know what else? I really want to check this out real quick. I wanna do eyes real quick. Velvet, remember Velvet, oh, that's the wrong brush. Velvet was in V+1, okay? And you know from the very beginning, in V+1 was just one of my favorite shades as eyeliner. And Demi stays on really well. I took this to California and I wore it every day. And you don't even have to be really gifted at eyeliner because it goes on so soft and blendy that you almost don't have to even be good at putting eyeliner on. That's it. I'm not touching it. See, I just kind of take the spot brush and I roll it in that beautiful velvet, which is now a contour. And for some people, that was a beautiful contour. It's a little too dark for me. It's even a pretty contour on the eyes, and I'll show you that another time, but this is just quick out the door makeup. And what's ever left on the brush, if you want, you can take a little bit in those outer corners, kind of make the eyes look a little bit bigger, okay? So there we go, see? Love velvet. If you don't have velvet, you need velvet. It's so pretty. Okay, now we're gonna go in with a little bit of peach. So I'm gonna go in with my brighter peach. Now, you know I have Vaseline on. I put it on before I went to Ulta, so it's been sitting on my face for a while. And I need to go in a minute and watch a live stream of the weather. We have people who live stream in our area to keep us all really on top of what's going on. And then I'm gonna take the lighter peach and I'm gonna go under the whole eye, okay? And then, is my finger clean? No, my finger's not clean. Oh no. Oh, it's okay. I'll take this finger instead. You're supposed to use your ring finger, but I used that for my Home eyeshadow, so I just got some Home under my eye, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna, after I do this video, I'm just gonna edit it and upload it to YouTube. Check in Saturday. I'm going to talk about the whole process of this hair and how I came to this conclusion and, you know, how my stylist and I worked together and what inspiration I found. And it's only under 5 minutes. So check back on Saturday. It's just going to be a really, really quickie video on Saturday, but I'm out of town and I already shot the video for TikTok, and it can help people who are warm season decide if they ever want to go more gray blending. Okay. So there's my under eyes, and I think that looks great. And now we're gonna go in with, Daylily. We're gonna go in with Daylily. You know, that's R5, which we don't make anymore. I know some of you are looking at that, coveting that color. Okay, so I'm gonna take Daylily, which I really like because it's kind of just, it's kind of a neutral pinky peach nude. It's more color than nude, which we have a really beautiful cheek and lip called Nude, but this is a little bit more color than nude. And I would say it's kind of a blend of like a peach pink with some nude or beige in it. Okay. Now it's going to be brighter at first. Remember, when we're pouncing on our face, we're bringing blood to the surface. So give it a couple minutes, go get dressed, do your lips. I don't know, give it a few minutes, because I'm telling you, you need to give it a few minutes to let that blood settle back into the skin, because then we'll decide if we need more makeup or not, okay? And then I even like to take a little bit of the blender. And there we go, okay? And then we're gonna go in with a little bit of Daylily on the lips. And look, my whole face is in, and room to spare. Look, I got room there, and I got a lot of room here. So I'm wondering if I could have fit it all in one layer. And then, you know, I'm gonna take Diamonds Are Forever. That's my favorite lip gloss. Ooh, lightning. I could lose power any minute too. Okay, there we go. That's fine for now. Again, this is just out the door, quick, easy makeup. I am gonna take a tiny bit of powder, especially because I know a lot of you don't like a shiny face. I always double up my powders. I put 2 powders together because then I can fit a big fat brush and do this. Look how fast and easy that is. So I always double up my feather, and I don't use vanilla dusting powder anymore. I just don't. This is such a good powder. It blurs. So I love it. I'll take a little bit on the upper eyes. Okay. And let's see. Yep. There we go. I feel like I need a deeper lip. Do you? Okay, I'll be right back. I don't look balanced. My lips are a little too light. I like a nude lip, but now with the deeper hair, I got to be really careful. So I'm going to take our new lip tints, because I think I just need a little bit deeper color. Yeah. It balances the eyes and it balances the deeper hair. That's jam. That's so pretty. It looks dark, but it's not. Look at that. It's like a plummy, sheer plummy brown. Look at this, watch. Looks dark, but as you rub it in, look at that. So pretty. Love jam. Then I can go back in with Diamonds Are Forever. And if I want to warm it up a little in the middle, I can. Love it. That's better. That's better. I'm relearning lips, because a lot of the lips I've been doing for the past few years doesn't work with this hair. And that's it. You know what? It's a work in progress. You know, just because I'm a 30-year pro, I'm changing. My coloring's changing. My age is changing me. And it's okay to go, hey, something about me isn't working, or my face looks off. You know, it's okay. That's why I always say play, practice, because our face is always changing. Okay, you know what I need? I need a setting spray. Let me get the Seint setting spray. This is the prep spray. I use it as a setting spray. For some reason, the prep spray, first of all, you can put it on before the makeup. It's like a primer. It's like a spray-on primer if any of you have trouble keeping Seint on. But I also like it as a setting spray because our setting spray kind of streams out. I need to transfer it to this bottle when I'm out of this. I'm going to do that. But for right now, I'm using the prep, and I really like it. And there we go. There we go. Out the door. Literally, this is 5-minute makeup, okay? So let me know in comments if you have a 5-minute out the door routine. Have you tried Velvet Contour, which used to be NV+1? Have you tried our new lip tints? That one is, I didn't think I loved that one with copper hair, but now I'm like, that might be my new favorite nude, because it's a deeper nude. It's not like a pale, we're not going for Bridget Bardot. We're just going for kind of a neutral nude. And I think that balances with the eyes and the hair. I'm not taking my hair down today because, again, I got caught in the rain and it's kind of a mess, but you can just see some of the silver and the blonde, and it's all going to start growing together. But I've still got the warmth in here too. So check back Saturday if you're curious about the whole process from going from a warm season to gray blending. It's going to be a process. There's going to be days where I'm really doubting myself, but so many of you have encouraged me. And when I hear your stories, like literally people saying I was in the store and about to pick up hair dye, I was just done. It shows me that it's okay to have those moments of doubt or weakness or wanting to throw in the towel. And then you have to remember, no, what is the plan? Stick to the plan. And the fact that so many of you have gone before me, sticking to your plan, and you came out just loving the liberation and the freedom of not being tied to hair color. And if you love to color your hair, I'm your biggest cheerleader. I'm there for you. If you want to color your hair till you're 90, do it. Maybe I'll go back to hair color someday. Or maybe I'll turn white when I'm, 70, 75. Maybe I'll start being white, and then maybe I'll want to dye it like light pink or light apricot. I don't know. I'm just going to take it day by day, year by year. Okay. Anyway, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. I love all of your honesty. I love your support. I love the vulnerability here. If we cannot be vulnerable with one another, what's the point? That's what makes community. Being vulnerable, being honest, but always doing it in love. I only had to block 2 people. I'll see you next week. Have a happy Memorial Day weekend. Love you. God loves you, and talk to you later.